Good morning, my dear YouTube friends. I am now here in the beautiful town of Ella, high up in the highlands of Sri Lanka. The weather up here is pleasantly cooler than down in the low land, which makes it the perfect place for me to escape the summer heat. Here are mountains wherever you look, protecting the Ella town from the outside world. The town is nestled at one end of a gorgeous valley, and perched partway up the mountainside. It was once a small and sleepy town, located in the highland of Sri Lanka, at an elevation of over 1,000 meters above the sea level, and sitting along the Ella to Walagamba road. Ella wasn't known as a tourist destination at all. Not many even knew of its existence, or about the hidden treasures it had kept under wraps for such a long time. But in the past few years, every blog post and social media feed on Sri Lanka is about Ella, and in time, Ella became the definition of Sri Lanka, in the worldwide arena of travel. The lush and green mountainous backdrop of this town had become the postcard picture that represents this island. And it brings in a steady stream of travelers from all around the world, to this small town nested in the hills, here in the Galle district. And as Ella is naturally endowed with evergreen tea estates, mountains covered in clouds, deep foggy valleys and spectacular roaring waterfalls, a lot of people making Ella as the one of their must-visit destination here in Sri Lanka, so they can witness the breathtaking view it creates. Moreover, Ella is also a dream place for many trekkers, with some of the best hikes the island can offer. And so it is not a surprise that Ella got vastly popular among the tourists visiting Sri Lanka in the past few years. Ella has many interesting places, such as the Dowa Rock Temple, situated on the Bandarawala main road, which is an ancient temple that is believed to date back to the 1st century Anno Domini, and constructed during the reign of King Walagamba, who was a king of the Anuradhapura kingdom. Then there is the Adisham Hall, or Adisham Bungalow, a country house near Hapitale, in the Galle district, housing the Monastery of Saint Benedict. Little Adams Peak is also right around the corner here in Ella, and the area is super ideal for hiking and trekking activities, offering an amazing panoramic view of the surrounding mountains and valleys. One of Ella's lesser-known attractions includes the Ravana cave and temple, which is located atop one of the area's many mountains. It is believed that the caves reach deep inside the mountain, and are connected to the Ravana Falls, according to the local folklores. The temple outside the cave is dedicated to the worship of Ravana, of the Ramayana fame, and he was the one who famously kidnapped Sita, the consort of King Rama. Arriving now at the Nine Arches Bridge, also called the Bridge in the Sky, and one of the best examples of colonial railway constructions here in the country of Sri Lanka. The construction of the bridge is generally attributed to a local Ceylonese builder named Mr. Apyahami. As the story goes, Apyahami and his Ceylonese workers started working on the bridge in the year of 1913, in consultation with the British engineers. Apyahami solved the issue of the unstable ground by toppling giant rocks into the valley floor, until a firm bed of rocks was formed. He then created the bridge's brick columns over this bed of rocks, and continued with the construction of the bridge and finishing the bridge in the year of 1921. Further rumors also suggest that when construction work commenced on the bridge, the First World War between the empires of Europe just started, and the steel assigned for this site was reallocated to Britain's war at the battlefront. As a result, the work came to a standstill, leading the locals to build this bridge in a very difficult jungle terrain and without any steel, but with only bricks, stones and cement, except, of course, for the rails and pins securing them to the wooden sleepers. Despite facing all the difficulties, the finished bridge is measuring an astonishing 90 meters in length, a good 8 meters in width, and a respectable 20 to 30 meters in height. Today, it can be easily reached by the Nine Arches Tuk-Tuk service, located up on the Ella to Passera main road, near to the Newburgh Green Tea Shop. Or just rent a scooter, like me, and drive here by yourself, find a parking space and walk down the last few hundred meters. Anyway, be careful and wear good shoes. The steps down here are quite steep and sometimes very muddy and slippery. Of course, the best time to come here to the bridge is when it is dry and the locomotives is barreling along, and therefore I suggest, do check on the weather and on the train schedule in advance. However, don't expect the train to arrive right on time. Also make sure you arrive early in the day, so you can avoid the tourist overflow, as the bridge has seen a steady increase in tourism. It has undoubtedly become the most visited tourist spot here in Ella, because of its architectural ingenuity, and the profuse and beautiful scenic greenery surrounding the area here.
You have coffee?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Can see it inside, outside?
Outside, so retail inside.
Inside. Okay. As you wish. Which is the best view? This one? Okay. Okay, thank you.
Hi, and it is another beautiful morning here in Ella, at my homestay guest house, called the Broad View. The hospitality here is spectacular, and I can honestly say that I have never met such kind and generous people like this family here. The host is so welcoming and is treating me like a member of their family. Also, the breakfast and their afternoon tea here is striking, and their recommendations of what, where and when to see is always spot on. Definitely a guest house I can recommend without hesitating even a second. And I am again back here in Ella town, and as you can see, restaurants are plentiful here in Ella, and with its verdant hills and cool nights, Ella is the fertile ground for many spices, such as cardamom, curry leaves and turmeric. As a result, the town is renowned for its delicately flavored dishes, which use mild coconut milk rather than hot chili. And if you, like me, sometimes craving for a good pizza or other Western comfort food, Ella is also the perfect town due to its influx of foreign tourists. There are plenty of choices here in the town, such as the Café Chill, a trendy and stylish restaurant, or the Mozzarella by Nero Pizzeria, serving great pizzas, also for the skinny people. Then there is the Café Ice Cube, with the best sizzling beef. The best is that all of these restaurants do have a nice outdoor and indoor feel, making them very comfortable to dine in. And they not only serving up yummy breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, and late-night refreshments, but also offering a great selection of drinks. It is definitely the town with its most unpretentious charm, culinary surprises and friendly locals, that will make you wish you could stay much longer than planned.
Thank you very much.
And here, I arrive at my detour viewpoint where I can see the Mahamevnawa Buddhist Monastery, on the other mountainside. The name, Mahamevnawa Buddhist Monastery, means the Great Cloud Monastery, which is certainly true, being so high up over there. I learned that the monastery is home to over 30 Theravada Buddhist monks, who are looking over us from their mountaintop retreat. And for anyone who makes the trek up the mountain over there, will of course also be rewarded with spectacular views, and deep spiritual teachings of the Buddha, if you like to experience so.
Here we go to my guest house. Very interesting road, especially in the night. Hello, I park here.
Once again the dinner time has arrived, and as it goes, I am indulging into my second pizza, here in Ella at the Mozzarella Pizza House. I say good night and will end my video here. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed exploring Ella and its famous 9 Arches Bridge, as much as I did. Also thanks for subscribing, and see you in my next episode, of Sri Lanka Uncovered, when I will ride across the hills, from here in Ella, down to the coastal city of Galle.